All right, so that was setting the agenda done poorly. If you could think to yourself, how was this contact feeling? So in the video, the contact tracer did not ask the contact about the contact's questions or her priorities for the conversation. So as a result, the contact was distracted by her unanswered concerns about getting her prescriptions. The contact tracer also did not lay out the goals of the call. And this resulted in the contact experiencing a barrage of questions without really understanding what the purpose was. The contact in this scenario cut off the conversation, which might be a signal that she's not convinced of the value and the purpose of the conversation. So, setting the agenda is about laying out our priorities for the call, but it's also about understanding the priorities of the contact. Fundamentally, setting the agenda is really about an agreement between our contact and ourselves about how to best use the limited time that we have available. So there's four steps to setting the agenda. The first step would be to ask, what questions or concerns do you hope to talk about today? This could sound something like, how do I take care of my dog? And how can I get food for myself? Then we want to share what we hope to talk about. This could sound something like, I'd also like to ask you about any symptoms you may have had. The next step is to identify what from the contact's concerns you can address today and what you might need help in seeking help with and answering. This could sound something like, I'm happy to share some resources for food for you. However, I'm new in my role and I'm not sure about resources for your pet. Would it be okay if I get back to you about that? Finally, we would briefly summarize all of the agenda items, both ours and the contacts. And this could sound like, great. So today we'll be talking about food resources, symptoms, and I'll ask my supervisor about resources for your pet, and I'll get back to you. So let's go back to the same interaction and see what setting the agenda looks like when it's done the right way.